And in 2nd of September 2025, it'll be the High Priestess, the Daughters. There's secrets coming out if it's upright. Protecting our energy. Meditation, tarot readers, psychics, mediums, etc. We don't want it in the reverse. Well, actually, no, yeah. No, we don't want it in reverse. We don't want it in reverse. Sorry, a bit fuzzy, just woke up. I know the song was buzzing around my head as well, so do you want to dance? But they're saying, like, it used to be used like a somebody goading you into a fight. Do you want to do it? Do you want to dance? So it could be that you're going to a dance, or it could be that somebody's offering you out for a fight. Do you really want to go there? Do you really want to do this? So we'll see. It all depends on what the cards say. So this is my card, Kelly's card, Elaine's card. Name George. Could be important. And there she is on the cut. Wow. Well done, Spirit. Again, did you see that? I swear, very clever. So, which way is she going to be? Right ear's off like mad, so that means spite's involved here. A lot of spite. Some people can't talk nicely. Always has to be Baal, doesn't it? Yeah, they're proper giving it some negativity, which is what we've got to defend ourselves from, be it financially, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, or physically. Go within. Let's see. There she is. In the upright. That's good. Next 7 days. So, somebody hasn't got the moral high ground, and I'm hearing you've not got no room to talk. So somebody's coming out with this bile and these accusations, but they're just as bad. So don't throw stones when you live in grass houses. There she is, secrets coming out. We won't talk too much about her because unless she comes out again, she's today's card. Heartache, sorrow, loss and separation. In the past now, 3 weeks maybe. It's time to heal that wounded heart. No more confusion. No more letting things come between you and what you want. But somebody's still not open to receive yet. There's still that grief. You need a new team because this one's not working. The foundations will be stronger next time. That love carries on. So if you're starting a new business or anything new really, it will pay off within 3 years. This is graduation. So you've learnt something. It could be a real graduation from university or whatever. You've learnt something, you've achieved something, and now it's time to move on. Separations, there we go. Adam, Eve, Lily, David, the Jewish faith, communications, hands, arms, shoulders, twins, children, siblings, any or all of those. The snake, the apple tree. But above all, this is the choice. You have a choice that you don't want to make, but it has to be made. Because all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. And you're putting a lot of effort into something that isn't giving you anything back. This is a codependent situation. So 6 and 24. It is unhealthy and it's time to find your own feet. So you're in something because you have to be, not because you want to be. 9 years at least, 8 to 9 years at least. So there's spite, there's bile, there's accusations, left, right and centre. But I don't see any fighting yet, so it's all under the surface. Children, trauma, child abuse, bad memories of the past, someone from the past that causes bad memories. Leo energy, number 11, control. You have to tame the beast. You have to be able to shut this Leo up or open them up. You have to have the heart. You have to have backbone. You have to have courage to take control. Because Sagittarius, Artemis, Diana, 14. We've got Casey, we've got Daniel, we've got Tony and Philip. This is again universities. You've learned all, even in the University of Life, you've learned what you need to learn. Now it's time to bring the balance into your life and not repeat those lessons of the past. You've learnt them. And come out stronger on the other side. So, but someone here is not prepared to turn their back on everything they've ever known or believed to be true. And there may be health issues, possibly with the heart or the back, that someone's either using against you or that you have. Grandparents, 9 or 27. Walter, Millie. So 14, 11, 9 or 27. 14 and 11 are positive, but the 9 and 27, negative energy. It's putting too great a value on material things. You've got to think of the things that you can't buy. Health, freedom, happiness and love. And you're not. So this is the equivalent to that really. They're stuck. Giving and not getting anything back. It is hospital doors. It is health issues. Virgo energy. Then we've got tall, handsome stranger entering our lives, and they are welcome. So a passionate thing. No shame, no blame. If this separation takes place, whatever you decide, you should not have shame or blame. If there's any, if you feel shame, usually you've got nothing to feel shamed of. If you don't feel shame, that's when you should be feeling shame. There's nothing to fear but fear itself. It may be that there's a one-night stand involved here. I don't know. But the nightmare will be over in 9 weeks. You have the power to walk through that cage door at any time. It's always open. Nobody's keeping you there but yourself. And they've repeated it. So this is the heartache, sorrow and loss will heal after the separation. Or there could be minor surgery on the heart, issues with the heart, confused mind. But I think the thing that's keeping us in this situation is the joint finances or the reproductive organs. There's issues here either with health or money. Sagittarius, Leo, Virgo. Somebody's stuck in stormy waters for now. 6 weeks. And there she is, so it's important now. A high priestess, daughters, hostages. Someone is being kept against their will in a situation they don't want to be in. This is toxic marriages. This is allowing negativity into your aura, be it financially, emotionally, spiritually, mentally or physically. 2 or 29. The tarot reader, the psychic, the medium. Somebody put at the gates of hell by someone else through no fault of their own. So a bond is broken. It keeps saying separation. There's a third party. Whatever this happiness was is over. It's come to an end. And now there's just boredom and apathy. The new opportunity will come your way and you must grab it with both hands because it's given to you by spirit. A new home, a new business, a proposal, the diamond. There it is again, 11. This time Libra. Justice will be served once and for all. Justice, fairness. This is about the loins, the marital home, open enemies. Yeah, somebody is coming home to who they truly are. They're going to make a public declaration. Because if they don't, and they don't face their true purpose, their destiny, their light will be dimmed. They will stagnate. This is Aquarius energy 17. It's about not facing the chaos. And if you don't face the chaos head on, there will be no hope, healing and freedom. So stand up and be counted. So, don't dim your lights. David again, Aquarius, Fred. The Sun, Capricorn, ambition, and 12th house of prisoners. So somewhere your ambition perhaps is what's kept you in this prison. So 12th house we know is prisoners, secrets, karma, the feet and toes, Pisces energy, institutions, the return, karma, family secrets, hidden enemies, reconnections, confinement, so somebody going to prison or being let out, reparation for past deeds, sacrifices, surrender, the collective unconsciousness, something unknown. The 12th house is the house of karma and past lives, where the results of your past actions, personal and collective, are met. Planets liking in this house indicate the type of karma involved, where karma is met the issue that the soul is dealing with, and the drives and unconscious reactions that we have to be controlled. The sun indicates karma pertaining to the father. There it is. So that's what it's about. Karma pertaining to the father. Capricorn. Sun in Capricorn. Controlled self-expression. So somebody is controlling themselves under pressure. Practical, authoritative, conservative, dogmatic, reliable and rule-abiding. The sun in Capricorn is resilient in the face of setbacks and stalwart over tasks. So, but there may be a stickler for the rules, doing as they're told. Somebody expects you to do as you're told. Maybe that's what your dad was like. And there's Thor's as again, Thursday. The thorn in your side. Thor. Boundaries. So somebody is not putting the boundaries in place. There you go, you're letting the negativity in. And number 3. So 2, 29, 3, second and third. So tomorrow, lead us through till tomorrow. There it is. The sword that can set you free, but you're not using it. The thorn is the most sharp and evil thing that takes a grip. Extremely grim for any man who rests among them. So somebody is suffering. The letters T and H. This is the blade, the knife or the fang. It's associated with the deadly bite of the serpent, which is this year. The sound of the letter 2 resembles the hiss of a snake and the sound of a sword that's made when it is drawn from its scabbard. And it is said that you should never draw your sword unless you're prepared to use it. The first syllable of this rune is th or thurs. Survived today as Thursday, the name of the 5th day of the week, and literally means Giant's Day. But it's also associated with the mighty god Thor, who was something of a giant, even among the larger-than-life deities of Asgard. The rune's name, Thorizaz, was an ancient title of the thunder god, and it has been suggested that some form of rune represents Thor's hammer. So the judge's gavel may be, although others think that it merely shows a single thorn on a stem. It is inverted. If you are in any doubt about your actions, do nothing at all, because if you act hastily, you have plenty of time in the future to repent your folly. An inverted Thorizaz emphasises the warnings of its upright meaning and indicates that you are in danger of walking straight into a trap. It also shows that you are likely to play into the hands of your enemies and that your own rash actions will prove your undoing. So take a step back, review your situation, pause, reflect, and then proceed, but very, very cautiously, because somebody here wants to put you at the gates of hell. Oh, 31, Yarrow. So the divination, the Yarrow, Achillea millefolium. We've got million, that card, the 27. So, 31. It is reversed. So, millefolium. Achillea millefolium. So, heel as well, something to do with the heel. We talked about feet and toes. Venus and Mars, love and war. It's traditionally used in love and beauty spells, but we know that love spells don't work. As soon as true love walks in the door, it's broken. It's around doorways and edges, so boundaries again. It's Chiron, the centaur, which is Virgo, which is health, healing, and Achilles, so the heels, a battlefield. It's associated with the blood and the iron within the blood. So somebody needs more iron, and its rulership to Mars makes it a herb of protection and defence, particularly against harmful magic and unwanted entities, and that's what's happening here. Likewise, being associated with harvest near midsummer, otherwise known as summer solstice, 21st of June, I believe, it can attract helpful and playful fairies and is used to trance and dream magic, both for protection and spirit contact, so sleeping pills, stuff like that. Since it heals cut skin, it is considered a beauty aid and is clearing and beautifying the complexion. In China, stalks of yarrow were traditionally used in divination by the I Ching. So Kelly, if you're watching, I remember now we were supposed to do an I Ching, so we'll do an I Ching at some point today. A practice now spread across the world, though today people more commonly use coins. The essence of yarrow is one of boundaries and borders, controlling the flow and passage of forces between. There you go. So I'm not going to get into that because it'll get me taken down again. Like a sentinel at the gate. While in herbalism, it closes the wounds of our last barrier, the skin and flesh, sealing those wounds. Energetically, it closes wounds. Hopefully closes our borders. We have an energy body in our aura. When someone's words strike us and cause us harm, sharp tongues, in ways we characterise as being cut to the quick or stabbed in the back, or when even the most well-intentioned person is sharp, such communication can break our boundaries and we lose energy, just as we lose blood with a physical wound. Yarrow seals the auras and strengthens our shield. If our aura is too contracted, yarrow helps us find space, and if we are too loose without clear boundaries, yarrow helps us set our limits for an appropriate distance. Now, my ex-husband was very good at putting me in a toxic situation and knew exactly how to chip away at any semblance of attachment I had. So that's what I'm getting here. It's a slow drip, but it's accumulated as a massive flood. So it's getting to that point where the worm will turn. However, inverted, it indicates a violation of our boundaries and a need to seal our wounds and re-establish our protective shield. So put up your force field. If the episode is not clear in your mind, reflect on recent communications and interactions, how someone has crossed the line or contributed to your loss of energy, who is sapping your energy. Is there a person or situation you are obsessing over? That could be the key. Take this time to re-establish your own personal space and be careful who you let into your space, your mind and your heart. So, yeah, the mouse and the buttercup. You're too innocent. You've allowed it to happen again. Buttercup is my mum's favourite flower. And the mouse gnaws away at your foundations. So that's why we need new foundations. The roots. The mouse and it's the number 0. You are about to begin a new chapter, a new journey, the Fool's Journey. Go and watch it again if you didn't watch it. Watch it anyway, because like the Fool in the Tarot deck, the mouse and the buttercup is a number 0. Both cards mark the start of a journey, and both remind us that we have much to learn. There you go, Sagittarius. Lessons to learn, but we don't want to relearn those old lessons. Mice are grounded and innocent, yet anyone who has dealt with a mouse in their house knows they are determined and highly adaptable. The mouse is paired with a humble buttercup, a symbol of childhood innocence. Have you ever held a buttercup under your chin According to century-old children's game, the reflection of the flower glows yellow on your skin. It reveals that you like butter, and I love butter. You might be embarking on a journey or starting down a new path. Remember that innocence and a lack of understanding are not always negative qualities. Instead, they're reminders of our capacity for growth, adaptability, and learning, so don't be afraid. What do you hope to learn on this new path? And what potential dangers should you look out for? Because you've learnt some lessons from the past and what you don't want. So put those boundaries up and don't allow it to happen again. We will have one of these because we've got time. So somebody is trying to put you back in your box where you've been, and now is the time for you to be released. You need to come out of that prison, be it physical, emotional, mental, whatever it is. Stand up for yourself. Yeah, the cosmos, it's never a challenge. It is the universe that is actually similar to the 21, which is the end of this journey, the end of this chapter. Can't find the book. Where's the book? We're going to run out of time as well. I don't know where it is. There it is. 41. We might not have time now. What I'll do is I'll photograph it, yeah, because we're going to run out of time. Oh. Thanks for listening. Speak soon. Bye-bye.